Okay, question 4. Who would be the audience for your media product? Okay, we're going to start off with talking about the typical audience members. Now, I'm going to say a lot of young people are very into the sci-fi. I mean, me myself, I'm 17. I'm into a lot of I'm into the Aliens films, definitely the Predator films, Star Wars. So I'm going to say around my age, I'm going to say between 16 and 30, because anyone else is going to be more accustomed to either sort of child related films or like child oriented films, or they're going to be into something of a completely different thing. So, gender, I reckon mainly male, because the game Fallout is kind of based around, I'm going to say, predominantly males play the game. Nationality, I don't believe there's anything to do with nationality in the film, or race, or anything like that. There's nothing to do with nationality or race to do with the film, so I think anybody would be able to watch it, given the fact that they can speak English or understand English. Now, the types of consumers they are, and what they like to spend money on. Now, people of, say, my age, we sort of spend our money on gaming, a lot of like clothing items, I'd say. But let's just go into sort of a media way of thinking, and let's talk about gaming. Now, gaming is a very broad spectrum of merchandise of different companies, and gaming of my film is based off of some aspects of some games. So, say people that play anything to do with PS4, that's what they really like to spend their money on, and it's just this sort of generation we're kind of based around that. I myself, I'm very into my gaming. I'm very into my sort of PlayStation, Xbox, that sort of thing. And basically, the people that will be watching this film, we're going to go into sort of the types of media consumers now. Now, for people that are kind of very casual about the whole thing, they're going to be watching it on their sort of TV. They're going to be watching it, just sort of sitting down one night, maybe chilling out with a pizza or whatever. They're going to be, watching the film. People that are, say, very diehard fans of this sort of franchise, they're going to be going to the cinema and watching it. Cinema is a very good thing when it comes to sort of products that like how I've made, or say similar products to what I've made. The cinema will give, let's say, the company that produce a film like this the money to help produce others, and it will pay them in royalties, and merchandise companies as well will also do the same. So people that go to the cinema, they're going to be very, very sort of, what's the word to use, avid fans of the genre and of films in general. For instance, I went to see Deadpool because I'm a massive Deadpool fan and I'm a massive comic fan, so that's why I went to see that film. People that go very far into it are people that say cosplay, and they purchase sort of merchandise, sort of comic books based, action figures, T-shirts, anything to do with merchandising. That's where you get a more serious consumer, and a very sort of proactive consumer as well. Sort of more passive consumers are the ones that sort of watch it on the TV, or sort of sit down and watch it. And the official soundtrack as well, if that ever gets, if that would be to be released, people would be buying that as well if they're really into the film. So yeah, that's part 4. Thank you very much.